dancing together. Somebody and me.
I don't want you to think just because you saved my life that you can do this whenever you want. What?
Julia.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you come in.
Obviously.
Oh, don't let us inhibit you. It was very interesting.
Very interesting and almost instructive.
Now, Julia and I have shared some very harrowing experiences in the last few weeks. Things like that tend to bring people closer.
I'm sorry, it just took me by surprise.
I sensed it wasn't by force.
Augusta.
Under the circumstances, Jack, I guess it's a good idea you don't come to the party. I have a feeling it might be a little, you know, awkward.
Oh, on the contrary, I insist that you come to the party.
Well, as I told you, I really don't think I'm going to be able to.
Oh, of course not. You've got to come to the party. We'll be expecting you.
We will?
Aren't these lovely? I want to fill the house with flowers as a way of saying, welcome home, Mason.
If he ever gets here.
Oh, he will tonight. You know, Cece, I'm very glad you two have made up.
Yes. In fact, I don't think I have ever seen you quite displeased over anything.
Well, of course I am. Are you all right? You look a little pale.
I'm a little tired, that's all.
Well, I hope you're not coming down with anything. A lot of people are getting colds lately.
Why don't you let Rosa make those arrangements for you?
No, I want this to have the personal touch.
I think I should tell you before it comes as a shock to you. Rosa and Santana are talking in the kitchen.
You let her back in this house?
She's Rosa's daughter. I can't very well forbid them to see each other.
Hello? Oh, Mason. No, Rosa, it's all right. I've got it. Yes, hello. What's keeping you, for heaven's sake? I've got your room all ready for you. Oh, Mason, really? Well, can't you do that some other time? I told you why. I need to have you here. No, I just need you.
Lionel, I consider you a very understanding man. As a matter of fact, one of the truly Renaissance men I have ever met. So, yes, I will come to your party. You just tell me the date, I will clear my calendar.
Well, thank you, Jack. Listen, could you spare me a moment? There's something I'd like to ask you.
Yes, of course.
You could? Oh, well, that's great, really. It's so rarely we have an important personages like yourself.
No.
Would you like a drink? Come on.
Julia, I need to talk to you.
Augusta has told me about your experiences in New Stateland. I'm kind of curious. When you were in prison there all that time, did you ever think that you might die?
I was convinced that I would, yes.
Well, it occurs to me that it must have been terrifying. I wonder if there's anything during that time that you really especially wanted. I'm sorry for being curious.
No, that's quite all right. Look, unfortunately, I was in prison, so there wasn't very much I could have done, even if I had wanted.
Yeah.
But you want to know if I were free and I knew I only had a day or so to live, what would I want to do? Yeah. I think I would try to make sure that I ended my life with a bang, not a whimper, like the rest of us, I suppose, right?
Well, you're right.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I'd never want pity from anyone. Huh. I could be able to live my life to the utmost till the very last moment. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason that you're asking me about this?
Oh, no. I just am interested in how people react to highly stressful situations, that's all.
Well, I guess each of us has to experience it for ourselves. Listen, I really have to go. Now, are you serious about that party invitation?
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I'll get you the date as soon as it's possible to do so. It can't be far off now.
You're very generous to include me.
Oh, not at all. I know that Augusta is very fond of you. To say nothing of Julia, too. It was really nice talking to you again.
Would you tell Julia I'll call her later?
I shall.
Thanks.
I shall go down rose-crowned into darkness. I may not have much time left, but I'm gonna make the most of it.
Now you're telling me you won't be moving in till tomorrow? Oh, you're working all night on Ted's case. Of course I want to see him acquitted.
Did you get a really close look at her?
Close? You almost knocked me over.
And you are sure that that is the same woman?
I am positive.
All right, I've waited this long. I guess I can wait one more day, but I'm not very happy about this. What? Yes, I'll tell Cece. Bye, Mason.
Hello.
Cece told me you were here to see Rosa. What are you doing in this part of the house?
I didn't realize I was restricted to the kitchen.
If I had my way,
Gina,
you
you do hold a grudge, don't you? You know, I thought that now that you were home and feeling better, you might also be feeling a little more forgiving.
Not towards you.
Well, that's a pity.
I just can't stand around here and talk. I have things to do.
I didn't mean to detain you. I just thought we might commiserate a little.
What do you mean?
You don't know the word?
I know the word, Santana. I want to know what you mean by it.
All I meant is I think it must be very hard for you sharing Cece with his ex-wife. Must be difficult for you having Sophia so close.
Why? Sophia is no threat to me anymore. And I'm not sharing Cece with anybody.
Well, I hope that's true, because sometimes when I see them together, I just wonder.
You wonder what?
Oh, they do say that the wife is the last to know, don't they? Of course, they don't specify which wife, do they?
Are you trying to tell me that Cece cares more about Sophia than he does about me? Well, if you are, I want to tell you something. Doesn't matter. Because I can stand on my own 2 feet now, and I don't need anyone or anything. And what I don't need most of all is you coming in here and insinuating things and making accusations.
I was only trying to be helpful.
No, you weren't. I know what you want. I know what you and Sophia both want. You want to take everything I have away from me.
The only thing I want to take away from you is my son, to make sure that he's happy and safe, something that he hasn't always been with you, Gina.
I've taken wonderful care of Brandon his whole life. How dare you talk to me that way?
Oh, have you really? Then why did you let him get a hold of those pills? He climbed down that roof, he almost fell off.
I didn't let him take those pills. That was an accident.
It would never happen if you had been there to take care of him. He almost died, Gina.
What's going on down here? I can hear you all the way upstairs.
If you want to know what's going on, you ask Santana.
I thought we agreed that you were only here to see your mother.
I'm only trying to help you.
All right. Make it quick.
I wore this dress. I remember now. It's the same dress as in the sketch, but why am I wearing it? He's a tall man, and he's real kind and gentle. Why can't I remember? It's driving me crazy. I know I wasn't alone. Hang on, I had this once. I held this once. And there's a brass bed in it, and an old bathtub and a window. Hello? Anybody here?
Who authorized you to withdraw this sum of money?
Nobody authorized me. I have a party to pay for, and I took it. I'm not accustomed to asking anyone for money.
Okay, Mr. Lockridge, there are some new procedures in effect. Yeah. From now on, if you want to withdraw any sizable amount of money from this corporation, you'll need Minx's signature. That's her idea. And since I'm on the board of directors, I'm in a position to insist that you follow this rule.
No rules, no insisting by you. What is this, some kind of a game? I know what you're up to. Is this the precursor of a corporate takeover or something here, Brick? Listen, I know. I've seen things like this before.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's not.
What?
It's not. Mr. Lockridge, your mother hired me to do a job, and I'm simply trying to do it to the best of my ability.
Oh, no, I know what you're up to. A divide and conquer. I've seen these things. And you think you're going to wrest control of the family finances? Well, wrong. I have control. I'm going to keep them.
Lionel, you don't have a head for business. That's according to your tax attorney, your accountant, and your manager. Why don't you just accept that fact?
Yeah, well, let me ask you this. Who made the Lockridge fortunes?
Your great-grandfather, your grandfather, and your father. That's according to Minx. And she also said that you're a charming dilettante, but that you have no head for business. I'm only repeating her words.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about the Amanda Lockridge and all those valuable paintings? That was me.
Lionel, all she remembers is the beachfront property in the hands of the Capitals right now.
This is none of your business anyway, Brick. And I promise you something. That when I die, you're not going to get 1 penny of any of the Lockridge stuff. I will see to it because I'm going to write it right in that will.
That sounds real threatening.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to start watching my step in 20 or 30 years, huh?
Why don't you answer that on your way out?
I think I'd better. What I say still goes.
Hi, Lionel said he wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, he's in there. Just proceed with caution.
Strange guy.
Hey,
Lionel.
Frank.
Lionel. Good to see you. Long time no see.
Hey, how are you? Your milk run has been very dependable. How you been?
Good, thanks. Yeah. We got a new cottage cheese out now that looks like it's going to be a big seller.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
Listen, Frank, I hate to tell you this, but I don't want to hear about cottage cheese. I got something more important to talk about.
Sure.
Now, we have a few matters of greater pith and moment, as Shakespeare would say. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Huh? Sure.
Okay, read this for me. Yeah? Huh? Read it out loud for me.
It's like the old days, huh?
Okay, go on.
Let's see. It isn't given to all of us to know a man of his caliber, of some might say of his muzzle velocity either. But those of us who have the privilege of calling him friend may well count ourselves blessed. This sounds an awful lot like a eulogy written by some magazine.
It is a eulogy, Frank. I wrote it myself. Keep reading.
Sure. A loving son, devoted husband, caring father, world traveler, noted wit, and long-time art connoisseur. He has moved among us like a giant. All too soon now, he will be taking his leave of us, not shuffling off these mortal coils, but departing in 7-league boots.
No.
That's why tonight we are gathered here to celebrate the life and times of Lionel. This is a eulogy to you.
That's right. It's only a rough draft, but I'm working on it. I'll get the other copy to you this evening. You're going to read it at a party I'm giving, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. Why are you writing eulogy to yourself?
Well, it's not hubris, believe it. Huh? That's Greek for baloney, see? It really is, well, it's because I can't really trust anybody to do a thorough job on it.
Oh, no, but I mean, eulogies are for the dead.
Yeah. I'm dead, Frank. Or at least I'm dying.
What are you talking about?
I mean that I only have a little time left. Maybe a few days at most.
Who told you that?
Nobody told me. I overheard a doctor talking about it. What's the difference? Main thing is that, what do they call it? You've been called. When you're called, you go. It's as simple as that. And don't shed any tears. It isn't worth it. I've accepted it.
I just feel awful. I mean, coming in here and talking about cottage cheese. Talk about insensitive.
It's all right, Frank, really. Look, I'm going to let you read that eulogy at the party, a party for myself, a farewell party. Got it? Now, the only thing is that you mustn't tell anybody about it. No one can know anything about this. They can't even know that I know. You understand that?
Gee, I don't know what to say. I'm honored, of course, and I won't tell anybody unless they tell me first, okay?
I want you to know something else, Frank. Huh? That you are probably the only man that I have chosen to replace me with Augusta. I mean, there are a couple more that I'm considering, but you have the edge so far.
I don't know what to say. I feel honored and humbled that, I mean, that you'd even consider me.
Oh, well, that's nice, Frank. I have a few words from Shelley's poem that I'm going to have Warren read at the funeral, though. You understand that, don't you?
I tell you, I just don't understand it. I mean, you look so fit and healthy.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the tricks of this particular illness. You can look fit and then just suddenly it just like that. I expect the end will be painless, though. I hope so. Nothing I hate worse than discomfort.
Dad?
Here, cheer up now, because I don't want Warren to know. Hi!
Hey, just got your message. Hello, Frank. What's the matter with him?
His company has a new cottage cheese. It's not selling well.
And he's acting that way about it? Come on, Dad.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take his work that seriously.
Here, come and sit down. I got something I want to talk to you about.
All right, tell me, what is it?
Well, it concerns me, and it concerns you, and it kind of concerns all of us. Well, it has to do with it. Well, the trick is to steer a straight course and not let things throw us, you know, and the majority of us, at least. Except for me.
Julia, I wish you wouldn't run away and leave me like that.
Augusta, I told you I didn't want to talk about Jack anymore.
I'm very upset, and I have to talk to you. It has nothing to do with Jack.
What do you have to talk to me about? What?
I have been harboring a secret, and it's driving me crazy keeping it to myself.
Ooh, a secret. Tell me, what is it?
It's not idle gossip. It's something that could ruin people's lives and affect many others.
I'm sorry, it sounds serious.
It is. Channing Capel Jr. is not Cece's son.
Of course he is.
No, he's not. It's Sophia's and Lionel's.
What?
Sophia was pregnant with Lionel's child when she married Cece.
Are you sure, Augusta? You're not going crazy, are you?
What's even more extraordinary is that Lionel doesn't know.
He doesn't... Well, who knows?
Sophia, of course. Minx, and now me.
All right, just take it easy. How did you find out?
Through the priest that Sophia confessed to, and then she confirmed it herself.
Oh, Augusta, I'm sorry. What are you going to do about it? Have you decided?
Huh. Short of killing both of them, you mean?
All right, now listen to me. I know that this is a shock, but I think you need to remain calm at this particular moment. You don't want to do anything drastic.
You consider killing them drastic? I thought it was just a logical progression.
Lionel loves you. This all happened a long time ago. You know how hard he worked to win you back? Besides, Channing is dead now, so I think it's ridiculous for you to look back into the past and
somehow, Sophia has never stopped haunting or affecting my marriage. It's like she's a ghost living with us, someone who can't be exorcised.
What I want to know is how did you find the priest to talk to him, and why did he talk? I thought they had vows about things like that.
Oh, he left the business a long time ago. I found his name in Minx's desk, and then I tracked him down and made him tell me. Wish I hadn't now. I guess whatever happens, I brought it on myself.
Remember, please, remember.
It's coming back now. It's all coming back to me.
Santana, I do not have any more patience. Do you understand?
It's something that's for your own good, Cece. You know, there was a time when we were very close. A time when you trusted me and you said that you really cared.
That was a long time ago, Santana.
Well, I still care about you. And believe me, I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt you.
And you think you know something that would hurt me. So what is it?
I know that you're very much in love with Sophia.
Oh, you know that, do you?
As far as that goes, I know that Sophia is the only real love of your life. She always has been. Everyone else is just a substitute, including Gina.
You're interfering in things that don't concern you.
Well, just tell me one thing, am I right? Never mind. Don't answer that. Just know one thing. Gina is not... She's just not what you need. She never has been.
I know you dislike Gina, and she dislikes you. But the truth is that Brandon is the bone of contention. Without him, either of you could care less whether you lived or died. Now, I'm not going to be dragged into the middle of this. Lord knows I've got enough problems with my own children.
I'm aware of that. You've made up with Mason, and I think that's wonderful for the both of you. I just hope that when he moves back into this house, Cece, that you keep your eyes open so that you're not deceived by appearances.
That's a rather odd remark.
I know. And I'm not going to say anything else. Just please take care of yourself first and the rest of your family second. The only person you can really trust anymore, Cece, is yourself.
Don't tell me that I can't trust my family. I don't want to hear anything from you. My son is on trial. I'm not going to put up with this pettiness. Now, I don't need you and I don't want your advice. I just want to be left alone.
All right. I haven't said what I came here to say, and perhaps it's best if I don't. So I'll just go. I can't tell him. He's gonna have to find out about Gina and Mason on his own. And maybe when he does, Brandon will be free of that terrible woman for good.
Or how proud I am of you taking over that newspaper and making a go of it.
Well, it was a struggle, Dan.
You did it. You also listened to your pa. That's rare among sons. Oh, boy, listen, I'm telling you, I think that you have the ability, maturity, strength to be able to take over this family if it were necessary.
Oh, want me to take over the family? Oh, Dad, look, now that you're back in the business, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about that for a while.
Well, that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. I think that Brick is quite capable of pulling some kind of corporate maneuver in order to gain control of the Lockridge real estate, the stocks, the bond, every other thing. And I think that you might have to put a stop to it.
Why me?
Well, things happen. You have to be prepared. Something might happen to me. Who knows?
Dad, nothing's going to happen to you, so don't worry about it, okay?
Don't take things like that for granted. Anything can happen. Which brings me to the real reason for this conversation. Now, your mother's home. Let's postpone this conversation.
Dad, are you telling me you don't want Mom to know something that's going to affect the whole family?
Lionel, I found this outside the front door.
I must not have heard them ring the bell.
It's from the printers.
Oh, yeah, those are the invitations I ordered. I know.
What are we getting from the printers? You ordered formal invitation for something that's happening in 2 days. They'll never get them. That's absolutely crazy. Black invitations? What is this?
Let's see.
Somebody obviously made a very tasteless mistake.
There's no mistake. That's the way I ordered them.
Dad, this is really weird, you know that?
Warren, I really don't want to keep you here any longer. I thank you for coming over to talk.
Dad, we didn't say anything. Look, why don't you just go right ahead and finish telling me what it was that you brought me over here?
No, I think we ought to finish this conversation when your mother's not here. Thank you.
All right. Have it your way. I guess it's just as well anyway. I've got to track down some information on a witness we're trying to get for Maggie's case. See you later. Bye, Mom.
Bye, darling. All right. Do you want to tell me what's going on here? Black invitations? This is the most bizarre party I've ever heard of.
The Sitwells used to issue black invitations all the time. So there.
The Sitwells were famous for being eccentric. They were also literary lions. You are a literary lamb.
Oh, thank you.
What is going on around here? I can't stand it.
It's Nick. This is Nick.
You're right.
It's me.
It's you, isn't it? All that time, it was you.
Yes.
In those 3 weeks that I didn't remember we were here together. I don't understand why you didn't tell me.
I wanted you to remember on your own. With amnesia, it's best to let these things take their own natural course. Everything's better that way, wouldn't you say?
I don't know what to say. I'm so confused right now.
Don't be. I'm so glad you remembered. I've wanted you so much. You don't know how anxiously I've waited for the Kelly I fell in love with back then to remember and then to come to me again.
You should say
No, 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 no. I found you. I lost you. And now I found you again. It's like a miracle.
Say things like that. Come on.
Why not? Isn't it clear to you yet? Ask me now and I'll fill in the blanks for you. I mean, you've come this far. If I help you a little bit now, I can't do that much harm. I mean, the important thing is that we are now together again.
No, come on.
Kelly. What's wrong? I don't understand.
I just feel strange, that's all. Remembering, you know, now that we were here together. We made love.
Yes. I made love many times. Kelly? Wait!
Have you talked to Amy?
No.
Will you stop being so stubborn and call her?
Kind of wondering if I should.
Well, it's better than blotting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to take this dilemma by the horns.
All right, good luck.
Okay.
Don't let it throw you, all right?
Whoa.
Look at Julie. You mind if I sit down?
No, not at all. You're my favorite nephew.
Well, I got a couple of things I want to ask you.
Really, what?
Have you noticed anything strange about Dad?
Would you mind rephrasing that question?
No, I'm serious. I mean, recently. Look, I was over there today, and I got the impression he was about to break some bad news to me, something he didn't want Mom to know about. Just as he was about to tell me, she walked in, and he shut up.
Boy, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Warren.
You sound good. How are things in Magic Kingdom land?
Oh, fine. We miss you.
Yeah, same here. How's Johnny?
Oh, he's great. He's a real yeller.
Good. So everything's good, and they're taking care of you well, I guess.
Oh, yeah. We're fine.
So when you coming home, Amy? Amy, you do have some plans to come home, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Look, don't you want to come back? Don't you miss me?
Well, of course I miss you.
Well, then come on back to me, and then we wouldn't have to miss each other.
You gotta understand this.
What do I have to understand?
That I'm doing this for Johnny. It's his birthright, his heritage. They need us here.
I see. So you think they need you more than I do, or you think they can give you more love than your family and I can? What changed since I left?
Nothing's changed. Don't make this any harder than...
I want to make it harder for you. I don't want you just to give me up without a struggle.
This is a sacrifice for me, too.
All right, then don't do it. We don't need sacrifices.
Then think about coming back here. Look, this phone call is costing you a fortune.
Probably just a small one. Nothing at all by New Stalin's standards. Maybe you're right. Okay, maybe we can talk a little later on. Just remember how much I love you, okay?
I love you, too. I wish you were here with me right now.
I don't think you wish that more than I do. Oh, baby, I've been so lonely without you.
Sorry. Honey, I'll call you next time, okay?
Just don't make it too long, okay?
I won't. Goodbye.
So long. I gotta do something. I can't stand this anymore.
You fall in love with one woman after another. That can't happen. Guess it's sort of like the Flying Dutchman, huh? Resigned to sailing through life alone.
Don't be so lionel, Warren. You've got a million wonderful years ahead of you.
You mean a million wonderful relationships, don't you? All lined up and ready to come and go. It wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't trying so hard to be a one-woman man.
Actually, I kind of know how you feel. I had a bunch of casual relationships that I wished had progressed into not-so-casual relationships, but they never did.
Why not? I mean, is there something wrong with the two of us?
Nothing worse than impatience. You know, if I were you, I would wait a day, maybe 2, 3, before I got seriously depressed.
Oh, now you're making fun of me, is that it?
No.
Yes, you are, but it's okay. I deserve it.
I am just trying to earn my stripes as an aunt. It's a big responsibility, and I want you to know that I don't take it lightly.
Hi. Hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I got a call from the State Department. They wanted to debrief me about New Stalin. I'm glad you waited, though.
It's okay.
Excuse me, I don't know if you remember me. I'm Warren Lockridge.
You're Warren? Last time I saw you, you were a scrawny little kid. How are you?
So, doing all right. Look, excuse me, I'm sure you two would rather have this table alone.
No. I think we should make this a threesome. Warren was helping me wait for you to come.
Of course, sure. First, though, I think we ought to make it a twosome. If this isn't the last dance they're playing now, it's pretty close to it. It's about closing time. You want to dance?
You mind?
No, it's all right with me. I love to see young people dancing and having fun.
Oh, goodbye, Warren.
Shall we?
Actually, why don't we talk before we dance?
All right.
I'm really glad you came here. I wasn't sure that we'd make it.
You don't have to worry about my not making it. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was afraid you'd be gone by the time I got here.
Confidentially, I would have stayed till they turned down the lights and threw me out. I felt that I owed you that much because of the way I acted today, and I wanted to apologize for that.
You never have to apologize to me, Judy. You've got a blank check on my forgiveness. All you have to do is fill in the amount.
Hi, Warren.
Hey, Frank. How you doing?
Not too well, I guess.
Yeah, I know. You seem to be pretty upset this afternoon.
Well, can you blame me the way things are?
No, I guess not.
Shame, innit?
Yeah, Frank. It's a shame.
Oh, I wish you could have seen you then. You were so free and open, like a child almost. Receptive to everything, eager to experience whatever I told you about. You gave me a whole new perspective on the world. It's like I saw it all through your eyes. It was like the first time for me too, Kelly.
Nick, I was sick. I had amnesia.
No. You forgot everything bad and unhappy in your life. Is that a sickness?
How long did it take before we...
You've got to believe that I didn't take advantage of you. If anything, I tried to resist making love to you until I couldn't resist anymore. Listen, Kelly, you taught me so much in those 3 weeks, too, you know.
Like what?
How to let go, learn to be free. Get rid of some of that stupid guilt that we all carry around with us all the time. I wanted us to get back to that same feeling again. I thought maybe if we came back here that we'd be able to feel those same things again.
No. I know it'll never be that way again, all right?
I believe that it can. We gave ourselves to each other so fully. It was so beautiful. Then all of a sudden, when your memory came back, it all vanished. It was as if we were both part of the same dream. But I remembered, and I wanted you to remember too. But you had to do it on your own. So I waited. It seemed like forever, but I waited. And now it's happened.
Okay, I'll remember it, all right? But I can't love you that way again.
I think you can, if you just let yourself. I love you so very much.
No, not me. You love the other Kelly, Nick.
I think we can bring her back again. She's not gone. She's just sleeping.
Please, come on.
Don't be afraid of me, please.
I'm not afraid. I want to be alone, all right? I need some time to think.
I'll give you as much time as you need. I'm not going to put any pressure on you.
Listen, I want to spend the night here, upstairs in that room.
Good.
But alone, all right? I brought a sleeping bag, and you're welcome to use it, and you can stay down here. Maybe later I'll have some kind of insight on this thing. Right now, I don't know. I'm scared.
There's no need to be. There's no need to be afraid. There's nothing but good things ahead.
Well, I am. You gonna stay here tonight?
You bet.
I think they'd love it if we left.
No. Doesn't matter. Go on talking.
I think I've said too much already.
No, you haven't. I like knowing how you feel. Don't worry, I'm not going to use any of it against you. Just be honest.
Actually, I'd like to know how you feel.
I feel very close to you right now.
No, don't play word games with me. I want to know how you feel right now, right at this moment. You care for me more than you did before?
Much more.
How much?
Do you want that in pounds and ounces or feet and inches?
I want it in 2 seconds.
Julia, I think sharing that experience of the shipwreck somehow brought me very, very close to you. Taking care of you, nursing you, thinking that maybe the two of us were not going to survive. Well, that kind of thing has a way of uniting people. If I were to kiss you now, would you hit me? Huh?
I might.
Well, all right, then we'll just better keep talking. Now, what about you? How do you feel?
I'd rather not say.
Well, all right, I think I know anyway.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think you can know how I feel. Because I don't even think I can put it into words.
Well, then suppose you let me take you home with me now. We won't have to say any words at all. We can just show how we feel to each other.
I wish I could trust you. Or me.
Julie, I'm beginning to think maybe we're making this too serious. I don't know. Would it be better if we trivialized our relationship?
No way.
Well,
I'm not doing that anymore.
Let's just take it as it comes. Come with me now. No arguments, no soul searching, just a quick car ride and a wonderful night.
What about the morning after?
We let the future take care of itself.
Warren, if I could tell you the troubles I have had with Rita. More and more lately, it seems like I can't get anywhere with her. I mean, she thinks I'll never be anything but a milkman. Why can't you rise to the top, she says. You know, we may not be long for this world either, pal.
Yeah, you know, I keep feeling as if I'm about to lose somebody I love very much, too.
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly how you're feeling. At least I've got Rita. It's sad, pal. It's sad. I think I need another umbrella. Bartender, could we have 2 more of these? 1 more of these for me and 1 of those for him.
It's okay, really. I don't need another one right now.
Oh, yes, you do. Listen, I know what you're going through.
It's okay.
No.
Sorry, gentlemen. I'm afraid we're closing.
Closing? You're turning away 2 paying customers in the dead of night?
It's okay, Frank. Really, it's...
No, it's not okay. Hey, listen, this fella needs it. He was just told today that his father is going to die. Do you know how that makes a person feel? What's the matter with you? Sensitivity?
Frank, what did you just say?
I was telling him about Lionel going to...
Going to what?
Oh, I thought you knew. I mean, didn't Lionel tell you? Oh, no.
Frank, is this what's been going on here?
Oh, golly. Oh, that's just lovely.
And I miss him so much. Just haven't had enough time.
What are you doing?
Just looking at the family.
Oh, there must have been 3 inches of dust on that when you got it out. You've certainly gotten very sentimental lately, I must say.
Just couldn't sleep.
Neither could I.
Memories can be so painful sometimes, huh?
I remember that one. You and I go back a long way, kiddo.
Yeah, we sure did. Wish I knew how far ahead we're gonna go.
I beg your pardon?
Oh.
Hey, why don't you just come upstairs and help me to go to sleep now?
I'll be alone. I just want to be alone for a while.
It's not like you to say no.
It's not a rejection, just a postponement.
Well, okay, maybe I'll just wait and then we can climb the stairs together.
You You go on. I'll be up there.
You've been in an awfully strange mood today. Terribly withdrawn and awfully taciturn.
I know. Listen, you get some sleep and I'll see you in the morning.
All right, whatever you say. See you tomorrow morning.
What am I thinking about? When I go, it really has to be the way Jack said. Not with a whimper. With a bang. Why not a 50 megaton blast? Augusta?
Santa Barbara will of course be back at the same time tomorrow when Sophia leaves for the wedding. Well, in half an hour's time, it's the Brady Bunch as Cindy loses her mother's earrings. But next, it's this Wednesday afternoon's Wife of the Week. Christopher Biggins tries not to lose today's winner after the break.